Hey fam, how y'all doing? In today's video, I'm going to tell y'all why I got into YouTube. I talked about why I do YouTube, why I've taken a break from YouTube, but I never talked about why I got into YouTube. And within, as the video goes on, I'll explain to y'all a little bit about why I changed direction and a few other things about YouTube that y'all may not know. So, we about to get into this thing. All right. So, the reason why I got into YouTube was because when I finally decided to go natural, first of all, I decided to go natural because I thought it would be cheaper. And my friend, that is a lie. And I know a lot of people of the natural hair community on YouTube be like, oh, it don't have to be cheap or it don't have to be expensive. Natural hair isn't really that expensive to upkeep. But what they're not telling you is when you first go natural, you have to figure out what works for you. So it can be a little costly. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all, what is one eyebrow darker than the other one? We're not about to get into that, okay? We're not about to get into that. So anyways, I think it's just the lighting because this window is closed and this window is open. So half of my face is giving very much help, okay? So anyways, like I said, I decided to go natural and I didn't know anything about going natural. Like my mom, she has very different hair texture than I do. She has very loose, thin, silky curls, and then there's me, the complete opposite. So I didn't know what to do, and it's not like I could ask my mom what to do. I mean, yeah, she used to do my hair as a child, but ultimately I can't like, hey mom, what should I, you know what I'm saying? It's just the way my mom's hair routine is and the way my hair routine is, at least now, very completely different. So I didn't feel like I could ask her what to do with my natural hair because we had two completely different textures, and my mom could wash her hair, put conditioner in it, put 2 drops of oil, rub it in her hair, go on about her day. I can't do that. So I was like, how am I supposed to ask her? How am I supposed to ask her how to do my natural hair? And I've had perms since I was 6 years old. So, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that she couldn't do my hair, but I was just, at that time when I was a kid, getting perms was very common. So it's not that she couldn't do my hair. My mom did my hair regularly. It's just, that was just the thing to do when I was a kid, was perms. So anyways, I had no idea what I was doing. And the products I was using when my hair was relaxed weren't working anymore because my hair was dry, it was tangled, it was matted. And I will say that over time, first of all, when I cut my hair off, I cut it all off. I mean, I had less than an inch of hair left. Cut it all off. But as my hair started to grow, I started having a hard time doing my hair. So then I don't know what possessed me to look on YouTube. I think I was just on there one day and I didn't know what to do. So I looked up what to do with short natural hair. And then that's where that came from. I started looking up, hairstyles, products, stuff like that. And then I became a product junkie. Y'all, I went natural in 2011 and I'm still a product junkie. But that's for a whole nother different video. But like I said, I had no idea what to do. So I was looking at YouTube. And then I think I actually started my YouTube channel after I gave birth to my son. So I gave birth to him in 2016. So I think in 2016, like right after I did my second big chop, that's when I decided to start a YouTube channel, because I was like, I want to share with people my experience, and everyone else is on YouTube and is doing it. So if they can do it, why can't I? It wasn't, for me, it wasn't necessarily a money thing. Honestly, I didn't even know people made money off of YouTube until years later. So for me, it was just sharing my journey to, like, finding out what works for my hair, different products and stuff like that. So I was inspired by a lot of the natural hair YouTubers I was watching, because I was like, wow, they helped me out. So maybe I can help someone else out. And it's not like, I don't want to say it has anything to do with the price of products, but at that time, I was working at that time, but if I haven't mentioned already, I went natural in 2011, and I didn't start my channel until 2016. So in between then, I've had heat damage. I've had a couple of big chops. I think I said I had two. I had heat damage. I've had the big chop. I was struggling with, how to maintain my hair. So what I wanted to do was, not only did I want to do research, so, I would look up stuff online, or I would find videos on YouTube, but I was also thinking I can share my experience, because a lot of people on YouTube, they already knew, not that they already knew what they were doing with their hair, but it was just like, I'm trying this product, does it work? But they pretty much had like a regimen, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there are some people on YouTube that will express their big chops, why they had the big chop, several big chops during their journey on YouTube. But I was very new to this. I didn't really know what to do. And I also wanted to share that experience with other people who had also went natural, and they maybe necessarily didn't know what to do either. So they didn't really feel alone. I mean, it's one thing to watch people on YouTube and to be like, oh, they got this down pat, this is all I have to do. But y'all don't really see behind the scenes when people be struggling. Like, yeah, there might be some videos where it's like, oh my God, my twist out failed. And then it's like, it don't even look that bad though. But I actually wanted to grow with people. And at that point in time, out of all my friends, I was the only one that went natural. So it's not even like I could ask my friends what to do at the time either, because they still had perms. Their hair was still relaxed and stuff like that. So I didn't really have anybody to go to myself. So the only thing that I had to turn to was YouTube. So I decided to go to YouTube. And after, I gained a little bit of experience, I did my second big chop. I was like, I'm going to make a YouTube channel, because how hard can I was thinking, how hard can it be? Like, and I'll probably make another video about this. There's a lot going into YouTube. It's not just like, oh, I'm going to film and upload. No. It is not that simple, especially for the vets that have been in the game for a while. You need equipment. That stuff can be pricey. Starting out, all you have is your phone. You know what I'm saying? But as you progress, you have to worry about lighting, the kind of equipment that you're using, the quality of the equipment. And then everybody knows this now, but when I first went natural, not when I first went natural, when I first decided to come to YouTube, I didn't know people were getting paid for YouTube. I honestly didn't find out people were making money through YouTube until years later. So the reason why I got into YouTube was because I wanted to share my journey with other people that may have been in a similar situation. Like, I just big chop, I just going natural, and a lot of these people seem like that they have it all figured out, but I don't. So I actually wanted to sit there and, I wanted to grow, I wanted to build, but I wanted to learn at the same time. So That's why I started YouTube. Now, as of right now, I don't do only hair content, and I'm going to tell y'all why. The reason why I don't do just hair, which is what I was aiming to do in the first place, was just hair. But after I picked up YouTube this time around, I was thinking I don't, it's not that I have my hair figured out, or like, because you can be natural for years and you still have some kind of troubles. And I've had, 2 kids in between then. I've big chopped quite a lot. I think there was like during one year I big chopped like 3 times. Not even big chop, like I cut my hair off like 3 times one year because I was obsessed with color and I kept frying my hair. And then I had kids and my hair texture changed. So I'm still trying to learn and adjust. Just when I thought I had things figured out, I would either dye my hair, I got pregnant and had kids, and it's just like I have to relearn all over again. And which is, I don't want to say it's, like I said, after you have kids, things change. So before I had my son, I had looser curls. My hair was probably like 3C all around. Not 3C all around, but I had looser curls. And then I gave birth to my son, and then my curls got tighter. You know what I'm saying? It's just like my hair texture changed. And there's not only, you have kids, your hair texture change. You get older, your hair texture change. There's a lot of reasons why someone's hair texture and density can change. So over the course of the years, I've been natural since 2011. I had trials and tribulations when it comes to what works for my hair, because I might think something works and then I big chop or I have a kid, and then afterwards things just don't work the same. So as of right now, I strayed away from doing just natural hair because, one, I have a regimen and I don't usually try new products often. I like to see how things work, if that makes sense. I don't want to I'm going to deep condition 3 different weeks with 3 different. No, like I want to make sure these products work so I know what I can use. And I don't want to keep going week after week after week using different shampoos, deep conditioners, hair creams, and just have a bunch of open products laying around, and which is a personal problem of mine. I don't like having too many things open at a time, which is probably why I'm a product junkie, as bad as I am, because I like to try things within the line first. And if I don't like something, then I'll just stop using it, but I'll use everything else because I don't want to mix things in between. I want to know what works for my hair before I start mixing and matching. And I haven't gotten to that point yet. I mean, I have, but like I said, things change and I have to find what works. There's new products out, there's new hair care lines out. Everything is just evolving all the time, and I'm just trying to figure out what works for me. But I'm not the type of person that'll use a different shampoo or conditioner every week. That's just not me. So I was like, there's no way I'm going to sit here and actually have a thriving community within YouTube if I just do hair content, because first of all, I'm a lazy natural. I don't do my hair enough. I really don't. I go through spurts of energy when I do my hair a lot, and then I go through spurts of energy where it's just like I don't. So I don't try new products often. I don't do my hair often. So then at that point it was like, what do I have left to do? Because if I'm feeling lazy for a couple of months and I just want to put some cream in my hair, throw it back in a puff, I can't do that for the next couple of months in a video. Like I'm going to need some variety. So that's when I decided, well, I'll make my YouTube channel. It'll mostly be about hair because that's what I started out with. That's, that is my comfortable spot. But that's also my passion. My passion is hair, which is another thing I didn't mention. I went into YouTube because natural hair is my passion. I'm not going to say I'm a professional because I'm not, but from 2011 all the way up until now, I have a little bit of knowledge. So whenever someone has advice when it comes to hair, like people would come to me like, oh, what should I do with this? What should I do with that? So I was like, I think I'm going to get back into YouTube. So that's neither here nor there. But like I mentioned, I'm a lazy natural, and there's times where I really don't do much with my hair. So I was like, why don't I just expand my brand? I mean, I don't want to say a brand because I don't have a brand per se, but why don't I just expand what I normally do on this channel? So I was thinking, I can throw in a little bit of skincare, throw in a little bit of vlogging, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then there's another thing that came to my attention. There is a fall in the natural hair community on YouTube. So first of all, over the last couple of months, I've seen people talk about how not your natural hair gurus on YouTube aren't just doing hair videos anymore. They're doing other stuff now. Like they're vlogging, or they have businesses, they have companies, they have other stuff going on their channels, and some of them just disappeared altogether. Like a few of my favorite YouTubers haven't posted anything in like a year. So I was like, I don't want it to be like that. I still want to be inclusive. So that's when I decided I'll make my channel a little bit about everything, like skin, hair, body, clothes, like you name it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be stuck inside one box and then be limited. And like I said, I've noticed a decline. So back when I was natural, I mean, there's still a lot of people that get a lot of views, but back when I was first going natural, I mean, people's views were racking in. They were racking in. People were getting thousands, a couple millions of views. And over the last couple of months, I've noticed that even with YouTubers that have a decent amount of followings, that they can get monetized, they're only making like, there's like a couple of hundred views, like not even 1,000 views on some of these videos. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? So that's another thing we're about to get into. What people don't tell you when it gets into YouTube, you have to have a certain amount of followers and a certain amount of views before you can get monetized. And what I was seeing over the last couple of months is there might be someone that has, 3,000 followers, 8,000 followers, 2,000 followers, and their channel is strictly natural hair content, and they'll only be getting like 200, like I said, less than 1,000 views. And it's like, I don't want to be like that. I want to reach out. I want people to feel engaged. Like, I don't want it to make it all about hair care, and then I don't get the full experience. You get what I'm saying? Not saying the full experience, but of course, when you find passion in something, you want to make money off of it. Now, originally when I went into YouTube, I had no intentions on making money because I didn't know you can make money. But after I found out you can make money, I was like, wow, I can make money off of my passion. because my passion is natural hair. So I was thinking, why not? First of all, I don't have a cosmetology license, and I can't see myself in a salon all day doing hair. Because like I said, I'm a lazy natural. I don't even like to do my own hair. So that's not something I can see myself doing. I wanted to work for me and myself at my own pace. So that's another reason why I decided to go back into YouTube, because, working in the outside world is cool and everything sometimes, but what's better than doing something that you really have passion for? And I've had passion for natural hair since I've been natural, even with all the hiccups and the mistakes that I've made. So I was thinking, why not make money off of something I have passion for? Because, you need money to make a living. You need money to make a living. And if I am dedicated and in love with natural hair, why shouldn't I make that into my career? So I decided that, yeah, I would like to make money off of it. But like I mentioned, the natural hair community on YouTube is thinning out. But I also wanted to work for myself. So I was like, I have to add some other things in there to keep people interested and to keep them and to want them to keep watching, because how many times are you going to watch an empties video? How many times are you going to watch a video of someone doing a twist out? How many videos can you watch of somebody washing their hair? It's very repetitive. And I didn't want to be so repetitive to the point where I have, a bunch of people in my circle, but the content is the same. So then the views go down. And I really don't want it to make it sound like it's about money, because it's not. But like I said, when you're into something and you're into your craft, you want to make money off of what you have passion for. Of course, it's not all about the money, but the money is just a bonus. But there's no point of me investing my heart and my life or my free time into something that I love doing and to have no benefits for it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's nothing wrong with doing something for you, but it would just be nice to make money off of doing something that you love. And that's what a lot of people do. Musicians, athletes, people that have their own businesses. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to make money off of something that they're proud of. And I'm proud of my natural hair. I'm proud of the community. And even though it can be a little bit of sketchy sometimes, I'm still very proud and I'm very thankful, because the natural hair community on YouTube got me to where I am today. Now I can actually experiment and understand my hair. And I know when my hair is healthy. I know when it's not. I know when and when not to do certain things. I mean, if I listen, that's my decision. But if it wasn't for the YouTube natural hair community, I would know nothing. I would know nothing about my hair. And, I'm not saying that you can't go to a natural hair salon or a hair salon to find out what works for you, but YouTube is where it all started. For me, anyway. So that's just another way of me showing my dedication. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's neither here nor there. I know I'm babbling, and I tend to do that sometimes, but I really wanted to sit down and talk to y'all about why I got into YouTube. Like, not just why I do it, but why I got into YouTube and why I've evolved, why I decided to change things, because, evolution. Everybody needs to evolve over time. You can't just, it's not that you can't stick with one thing, but sometimes sticking with one thing can set you back. And I was like, I don't want to be set back. I want to move forward. So if that means I have to incorporate other things into my channel, then I'll do that, because I want to move forward. I want to grow with people. That's why I call y'all my family, because I want to grow with y'all. And what do? You grow and you learn with your family or your friends, the people that are close to you. And I want my specific, like I said, I don't call y'all followers. I would like my family to know that we can grow and evolve together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just like flip up out of nowhere like, oh, I've been doing natural hair for the last 5 years and now I'm over here doing skincare, and it's like, what happened? Like, not that it's a bad thing, but sometimes people don't like change. So if you make things all inclusive from the beginning, then I feel like you have a stronger advantage of keeping people around that enjoy your content. So anyway, that is pretty much the end of this video. The lighting is all over the place because, if I didn't mention already, my daughter's sleeping on the other side of the room, so that side of the room is dark. It's light over here, and the sun is just doing a whole bunch of stuff. There's just a lot going on today. So yes, that is my explanation as to why I got into YouTube and why I will continue, because this is something that I want to do. I want to work for myself, but I want to do something that works for me. And I know working inside of a salon is not for me. No. I can't I don't see myself doing something like that. I wanted to do something where I can be free. I can work on my own schedule. I can do things the way I want to do them. And there's nothing wrong with working for yourself. But for me personally, I can't see myself doing hair all the time. That's just not happening. I'm a lazy natural, y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I can't sit here and do my hair all the time. But that's where my passion lies. So I wanted to come back to YouTube because I was like, you know what? I just love natural hair. I love the products. I love the styles. I love the haircuts. And I just love everything about it. And when you love something, you want to invest your time into it. And I was like, what else can I possibly do? And then it clicked, YouTube. I need to get back into YouTube and to really be focused and dedicated this time. So anyways, thank y'all for watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. Hugs. Bring it in. Kisses. And I will check y'all in the next video. Bye.